A little girl here in Omaha who is just learning to talk is facing a deportation hearing. Her family and her attorney are worried she's caught up in a legal battle that could see her sent out of the U.S. with no family by her side. Senior reporter Jake Wazakowski has this story you'll see only on 3.
This toddler, we'll call her Anna, just turned 2 years old and is facing deportation. Her father was stopped at the border, so she's now living with her uncle in Omaha. We're not identifying the girl or her uncle for their safety.
Y ella ya entiende todo, ya habla, juega, ya.
Okay, she understands now and she plays. She says, you know, dad and mom.
In May, her father was arrested for re-entry of removed alien and is still being held in Arizona. She was separated from him.
No goodbyes, just taken out of his arms, and that was that.
And taken to New York for months before having her immigration case transferred to Omaha so she could stay with family. Now they want to know why a 2-year-old is in deportation procedures.
To me, that's not good because she's a little girl. If she were 12, 13, 14 years old, she'd be able to understand, but she's a little girl.
Her attorney, Tom Campbell, wants to know how a 2-year-old is supposed to understand what's happening in court when she can barely talk.
I wish to be respectful. However, putting a 2-year-old in court to respond to charges when they can't even speak is barbaric and inhumane.
Court records indicate her father, who is from Guatemala, told the court he wanted to come back to Nebraska to make a better life for he and his daughter, and that he thought Central Americans could enter the U.S. with children.
What happens on a national level affects us in Nebraska. And as Nebraskans, I would hope that we can send a message to our leaders that we are better than this, that this is not who we are.
And his uncle hopes she can stay and get a good education in the U.S., or he'll be allowed to reunite her with her father instead of her being deported, possibly without her dad.
I try to play her father's role, but I could never be her father, so it's hard.
It's unclear when the young girl will have a hearing in immigration court here in Omaha. Her father could be deported in about a week. Reporting in South Omaha, Jake Wazakowski, 3 News Now.
Anna's father has pleaded guilty in federal court to re-entry of a removed alien. He is awaiting sentencing, which will likely be time served. We contacted ICE and are waiting to hear back.